Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be doing Pilates today. See if I can figure this out. I don't think I can. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Ruhal. I've made it outside for the first time. I'm excited. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Oh. Let me know when you jump on so I can say hello and good morning. We're going to be doing Pilates today. We'll get started once a couple people jump on. Hope you guys had a good weekend. My dogs are really upset that I left them inside, but they'll be okay. Good morning, good morning. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start getting warmed up. If you're jumping on, go ahead and just follow along with us when you jump on. We're doing Pilates today, so just a nice slow warm up, and then we'll get started. All right, go ahead and stand up. Oh. See if you guys can see me. All right. Okay, just starting with a couple neck rolls, nice and easy. Just starting in one direction. Nice and slow all the way around. Good. Switch directions. Good morning. Good morning. Good. Bring that head to the middle, shoulder roll back. Nice and slow. Good morning, Bonnie. We're just starting our warm up, so jump in when you're ready. Good. Big shoulder roll back. Hand switch, go forward. Really exaggerate the movement. Good. Wrists and ankles. Want those wrists. Want those ankles. Hope you guys all had a good Memorial Day weekend. I'm glad that the weather was nice most of the time when it wasn't pouring down rain. Good. All right, going into a trunk rotation, feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Just starting, keeping your feet flat on the floor. And then we'll exaggerate it a little bit with a toe lift. Good. Big twist. All right, go ahead and come up on that toe as you twist now. Just make it a little farther on that twist. Good. I brought myself out to the garage today, so this is a different view for you. This is my garage. All right, shake it out. Next thing we're gonna do is that hip hinge. So knees slightly bent. I'm just going to hinge forward till I feel a stretch in my hamstrings. Come up, thrust my hips forward just a little bit, and go right back down. So we'll do a couple of these nice and slow. Really focus on using your glutes to pull you back up. Good. Think about your breathing. Good. One more. Good. Shake it out. Next thing we're going to do is those up and over. So as if there's a hurdle on the side of, or right beside my leg, I'm going to step up and over, tap with my toe, step back. And then I'll switch, do my other side, step up and over, and switch. Working on hip mobility here. Good. Nice and slow. we got here? Good morning, Sue. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Pat. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day weekend. Good. All right, one more each side. Last one for me. Good. Shake it out. Going into arm circles. Small forward, palms up. Oh, my dogs are upset if you can hear them. All right, a little bigger. And all the way. Alternating right and left. Good. Backwards, starting small. A little bigger. Good. All the way. Switch. Alternating right and left. Good morning, Dorothy. All right. Okay, next we're going to pull that knee up and switch. So stretch or hold it for just a second and let it come down slow. I hope you guys can hear the birds, the sounds of nature. I have my garage door open. That's nice. Okay, we're going to turn this just into a knee drive. So I just want you to pull that knee up, pull that toe up towards your shin. Chest is up. Drive. Good. Big drive here. Good. And switching to a butt kick. We're going to hold, then switch, then we'll turn it into an actual butt kick. Good. Good. All right, now butt kick, so just drive it up. Really squeeze that hamstring. Squeeze those glutes as you drive your heel up towards your glutes. Ooh, I'm getting warm already. All right, good. Shake it out. Hope you're warm, because I am. We're gonna get started. We're gonna do a couple standing. We haven't done a whole lot of standing, or at least I haven't yet. We're gonna do a couple standing. So if you have a mat, otherwise you can do it on the floor. And then we will come onto the floor. So you will need a blanket or a mat or something of some sort to help you out. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is a triple squat pulse with a calf raise. So my hips are gonna be, or my feet are gonna be a little wider than my hips. I'm gonna come into a squat. You don't have to go into a complete deep squat. You can come and do like a half squat. I just want you to focus on keeping your chest up. But I'm gonna pulse, so a very small movement 3 times, then I'm gonna come up on my toes. We're gonna do 30 seconds of that. So if you need to modify, you can just do a regular squat into a toe lift. What I want you guys to do is point your toes out a little more than you usually would, so we can exaggerate that toe lift and really squeeze those calves, okay? Let me get my stopwatch ready. So, like I said, we're gonna do 30 seconds. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Really focus on slow movement. We don't wanna do it too fast. We're just doing small movements. Also, focus on your core. Pull your core in the whole time. I'm gonna challenge you to do that throughout the entire workout. 3, 2, 1, go. So 3 pulses at the bottom. Up into a calf raise, hold and squeeze. Right back down, just like that. Good. Big squeeze on that calf raise. Good. So from here, big squeeze. Give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Next thing we're gonna do is that standing bicycle. So my hands are right here, my elbows are up. I'm just going to drive from one way to the other. I want you to focus on holding at the top. So we don't wanna just do this. We want to get as close, hold for a second, and switch. This might test your balance a little bit, so if you need to, drop it down a little bit. But think about bending your knees slightly. So instead of having just a straight leg like this, if I bend my knees, that's gonna help me keep my balance as well as a little bit of core stability. Let me move this, there we go. Okay, all right, so we're gonna do 30 seconds. Whew. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Big squeeze. Really focus on your breathing here. So I'm exhaling every time that I bring my knee and elbow together. 10 seconds left. You can do these as fast or as slow as you'd like. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Next one is same thing, except for we are doing the side. So up like this. So just a standing side crunch. Give yourself a second. I'm gonna grab a drink. And then we'll get to it. We're gonna go through these all over again. So if you feel like you missed out, no worries. There's plenty of time. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze and hold. Good, remember bend that knee. Let it test your balance a little bit. We can incorporate Pilates and balance at the same time here. Good. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, we're gonna go right back to that squat pulse. And 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna challenge you guys to widen out your stance a little bit here, just to make it a little difficult to target a little bit of a different muscle group. Good, big squeeze at the top. Really make sure, it's gonna be easy since you're doing that calf raise, to want to do your squats on your toes with your weight in your toes. Remember to shift that weight back into your heels as you do that squat. Good, let it burn while you're doing those pulses. That's what they're good for. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Shake it out, going right back to the bike. This time, challenge yourself, if you can, to go a little farther. So instead of just going here, I want you to really focus on twisting. So think about the twisting of the torso is the big focus here. 3, 2, 1, go. If you can, go a little faster this time, but we're still holding at the top. Good. Good job, guys. Pull that core in. Big twist. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. We got one more and then we're going down to the floor. Okay, so side crunch this time. Same thing. You can go a little faster, but try to hold and squeeze at the top. 3, 2, 1, go. So try to focus on pulling your knee up more instead of pulling yourself down, or pulling your elbow down, I should say. So we want to crunch on that side, but I don't want you to be all the way down here. I want you to try to be close to up there. If you can't get that high, that's fine. Whew. I'm talking too much, I'm losing my balance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab a drink, meet me on the floor. Whew, I'm sweating. So next we're going to be kind of in quadruped, kind of in a prone position. We are going to start in a high plank position, so whenever you're ready, just meet me there. Make sure you can see. So the first thing we're going to do is a couple cat-cows, just to make sure you know what I mean by neutral spine. So by neutral spine, I don't want to be curved up like this, but I also don't want to be arched up like that. So cat-cow, we're going to go up and exhale down as I arch my back. We're going to do a couple of those, and then once we're done with it, you'll be able to find that neutral spine. My back's flat. That's where I always tell you that you should be able to balance a cup of water or a glass of something on your back. So do a couple of those for me. Think about your breathing. So I inhale as I go up, I exhale as I come down, arch my back. Good. Squeeze that belly button in as you arch your back. Try to push those hips out as you go the opposite way. Good. Find that neutral spine, pushing through the floor. So like I said, we're going to start in a high plank position, but I wanted to get you guys ready because we will do a couple quadruped. First thing we're going to do is just 30 seconds of shoulder taps. So you can either be, you guys see me a little better. You can either be on your knees doing this plank, so just like this, I want a straight line from my knees to my shoulders, or I can be up on my toes. But you know, shoulder taps, we've done them before, where we're like this, and we're just going to tap. But the thing is you want to focus on being able to balance a glass on your back. So we don't want to go too far, we don't want to rock back and forth too much. Okay, we're going to start getting that position, so knees or toes, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. You can't see my feet, but it also would help, maybe I can do it this way, if I widen out my foot stance, instead of staying super narrow, it makes it easier for me to keep my balance. Good, just tap that shoulder, bring it right back down. Pull that belly button in, you got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Drop it down, roll out those wrists if you need to. Next thing we're gonna do is a straight leg lift. So in the back, just like we do a donkey kick, but I want you to keep your toe pointed out, your leg straight, and we are just going to come right back up, tap the floor as lightly as you possibly can with your toe, and go back up. So remember, my hips, I don't want my hips going this way. My hips should stay square, right, facing or parallel to the floor, okay? So we're gonna start on our right side in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, I'm pointing my toe out. My back's still flat. My core is still engaged. Whew, these burn. Good. Good. Just a slow movement. Three, 2, 1, switch. Won't start time yet. Point that toe out and go. think about how hard your toe is tapping onto the floor. If you're losing control, really focus on that part where you just tap slowly, come right back up. Good. Challenge yourself to make it a little more difficult. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Next thing we're gonna do is a fire hydrant, or well, just a hydrant. They're called fire hydrants for obvious reasons. So I'm in that neutral spine position. I'm pushing my hands through the floor, and I'm just going to bring my leg up just as much as I can where my hips stay in the same position. So once again, I don't want to go like this. I want to stay fixed in this position and just use that small muscle right in my hip and my glute, okay? So we'll do those for 30 seconds, and then same thing with the what we did with the leg lifts, we'll switch, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. If you guys have bands or dumbbells at home, this is something that you could do with those as well. You can always put the dumbbell right in between your knee, squeeze it, and come up. You can do the same thing with donkey kicks as well. Good. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch and go. Think about your core. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Shake it out. Next thing we're going to do is just a slow mountain climber. Take your time. I'm just demoing. It takes me a while because I talk a lot. So slow mountain climber, just in that high plank position. We're just going to bring a knee up. I'm going to challenge you guys to do knee in, and then after that, do knee out. So try to bring that knee outside of your elbow. So we'll do 2 in, 2 out. We'll do 30 seconds for those as well. If you need to modify those, you can absolutely be on your knees, just like this, and drive up. Or you can just do a couple just like this. Also, if you have like an elevated surface at home, if you have a chair or a coffee table that's sturdy enough, if you want to do it like that, that might take some of the pressure off if it feels like it's too difficult. But yeah, we'll do slow mountain climbers, and then we got one more exercise. We'll do them all over again. Okay? So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. 2 in, 2 out. 2 in, nice and slow, 2 out. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Those burn. Okay, drop it down to the floor. We're gonna do just some upper body Supermans. So on your stomach, you can do the full body Superman if you want. We're just gonna focus on the upper body. So kind of like the ones where we act like we're doing a pull up. We're gonna come up. So my knee or my elbows are 90 degrees. Come up, big squeeze, and then I'm gonna do 3 pulls. Really pulling my elbows back behind me so that my shoulder blades come together. Big squeeze, we'll do 3, and then you can drop it down. And then we'll keep going for roughly, we'll probably do about 45 seconds on these, okay? When you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, go. And drop it down. Big squeeze. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Drop it down. Good job, guys. Pull those elbows back. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right. We're gonna go through that all again a little faster this time since you know what we're doing. So starting with shoulder taps, get in that high plank position for me. Widen out those feet if you're staying on your feet. Remember, you can do the same thing on your toes if you need to, but challenge yourself. If it feels like it's too easy on your toes, do half the time on, or if it's too easy on your knees, do half the time on your toes. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're just tapping the opposite shoulder, trying to keep our balance, trying to make sure we don't spill the glass of water that's on our back. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. You're about halfway if you're feeling like you want to challenge yourself. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, rest. Drop it down. Next thing is those straight leg lifts. We're gonna go right into them. So point the toe out, straight back, core tight. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Tapping as lightly as you can with that toe. Good. 5 seconds and we switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Other side and go. Breathe. Pull that belly button in. Good. Three, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. We're gonna go to those fire hydrants. But give yourself a second. Roll out those wrists. All right, we ready? I am gonna show you guys, in case you wanna come back to this video, I'll show you guys what I mean for the dumbbell. So I put it right here. I'll just show you if you have one nearby. Feel free to grab it. Okay, so 3, 2, there we go. Okay, all right, and go. So when you're using the dumbbell, you kind of have to squeeze in a little more. So your knee's not at 90 degrees, but that's okay. But it doesn't take a lot, especially if you're using a weight or a band. You really don't have to go that far out. You'll feel the muscle working just with the small lift right there. Good. Switch in 3, 2, 1, switch. Switch it over for me and go. Breathe. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right, we're going into the slow mountain climber. Once again, shake it out. Give yourself a second. Whew. All right, we ready? Slow mountain climber, 2 in, 2 out. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that knee in, drive it out. breathe. You're halfway there. Three, two, one, rest. Whew, drop it down. Last thing we're gonna do is those Supermans. Bring it down to your stomach. Ooh. Oh. All right. So we're coming up just with our upper body. You can do your lower body as well if you want. Just coming up and then doing 3 pulls at the top. Really focusing on driving those elbows back. Then we'll drop it down and we'll do that for like 45 seconds. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Exhale every time you do that pulling movement. Drop it down, right back up. Good. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew, time to cool down. Oh, when you're ready, meet me in child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Oh, drop those hips down onto your heels and reach as far as you can to the other side of the room. Good. Walk those hands to the right just a little bit. Feel that stretch a little more on your left. Good. Switch. Walk them over to the other side. Good. Come up slow. We're going to go into a cobra. So bring those feet down. Drop it down to your stomach and then just press up slightly through your hands. You don't have to go fully extended. You could be out here or just wherever it is where you feel that stretch in your core. Today we did a lot of core and a little bit of legs. So you might be feeling a little sore right about there. We hit those pretty hard. Good, drop it down. We're gonna go into a downward dog from here. So a downward dog, you're going to be up on your toes. Can't see, here we go. Okay, so up on your toes. The goal is to shoot your hips up and get as close to getting your heels to the ground as possible. You probably, unless you're really flexible, you probably won't be able to get your heels on the ground, and that's okay. Just press your hands through the floor, press your hips up toward the ceiling, feel that stretch. Now I want you to do kind of like a marching movement with your foot, so bring your left heel down a little closer to the floor while you bring the right knee up. And switch, other side. Switch. Switch. Good. Last time, do both feet. Press through the floor and come down slow. Oh, good. Good. Sit on your butt. We're going to do a couple seated stretches. Starting with the butterfly. Good. Pull those heels in. Drop your knees down. Do some neck stretches. So bring your neck over to the right. Good. To the left. Look down. Look up. Good. Bring your right leg over your left. Then bring that other arm. Push it just a little bit till you feel a stretch. Good. Switch. Other one. Oh, cross it over. Pull it to the other side. Good. Come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. We're going to stand up, do 2 more stretches. The first one is stretching on our back. So put those hands together, however you want to do it. You can clasp them together, just hold them together. Pull those shoulder blades apart. You can reach into it a little bit if you want. Nice deep breath in. Good. Open up the chest. Try to pull those thumbs together. Good. Shake it out. Big inhale. Drop it down to your toes as you exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale a little deeper into it. And come up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Shake it out, and you're done. Great job, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this Pilates workout. Of course, tell me in the comments what you're gonna do today or what you liked about the workout, anything. But I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Tuesday.